today or yesterday.
Yes, time hasn't gone by since then, yeah? Okay, how did you get the part in The Crow? And now looking back, shooting the movie, how was the experience?
Well, every time I talk about the movie, I feel the presence of Brandon Lee. And that movie, actually, I will tell you how I get it, but it made me feel like what you're talking about, your little girl, but now we're different. That's why it made me appreciate cinema. No matter what has changed us, no matter where we are, that moment captured on cinema, that moment will be always there. So cinema can basically change the concept of time, freezing time. That's why I love cinema. Like people can enjoy whatever you, like her, they're sitting next to me, the picture so young, so beautiful. Like we'll stay like that. That's why I appreciate cinema. And also because the experience with Brandon Lee, I feel, I don't believe in death. I think our body is the house for our spirit to rent to live. When the house gets old and broken and bad, but just you have to change by our spirit departure and adapting to other house. So there's no death, so no worry. That's something I learned about. How I got the part, now I speak English. At that time I did not speak English. All I can say is, I'm from China, my English poor. That's all. So the Michael Wincott said, you got the fucking wrong girl. It's like, just a wrong girl. But I think somehow Hollywood, because I always want to go to Hollywood, because in China we watch the movie, all the movie stars from, look like another planet. So always want to go. So I think they transform you. Like I was there, like everybody saying how I don't speak English, I look like no makeup, so somehow can't play the part. Then somehow they gave me costume everything, so I just like step out. I don't even know, I changed myself. I said, hello. It's like I did not even understand anything, but I played the character and she's on her own. I think it just, it's the belief you can do anything. I think that made me probably got that part, but I wasn't right, but somehow I believe that I have internal magic to pull that part out. You just have to boldly, courageous to believe something you don't even know, but you can tap into it.
Of course, the movie is always connected to Brandon Lee's death, of course. How do you remember how further the shooting was until the end, until this accident occurred? How much time was left shooting? Do you remember that?
The whole time I was confused because I don't understand language. When the shooting, the table, everybody shooting, I was touching, I was saying, Bai Ling, don't touch. They said explosion, I don't understand. Yeah. But nothing happened. But what happened with him is a very simple thing, it's two people sing. And Brandon Lee, I remember, I feel this warm compassion towards him, towards me, because I'm from China. It's like reminding me something with his father. Because we're Asian, come to Hollywood, somehow you naturally feel like somehow people look at you differently, especially you don't speak a language, right? And then we're in I don't know if you know the story, they put us in the one room doing makeup, and he has his face, I have my tattoo in the back. He's teaching me play video games. Finally, after like a few days, he said, Bai Ling, you're Chinese? I said, yeah. He said, I'm Chinese. I said, you're kidding me, there's a handsome white guy. He said, really, I'm Chinese? I said, who's Chinese? He said, my father. I said, what your father do? He said, my father, big movie star. I said, oh, I'm Chinese, what's his name? He said, Bruce Lee. I said, I never heard of him.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, you probably one of the person ever. I said, I really don't know, I'm Chinese, I don't know. Then I feel bad that we're shooting in North Carolina. I called my friend in New York. I said, who's this handsome guy? He says, his father, Bruce Lee. They were laughing at me, they said, Li Xiaolong, so his Chinese name. So next day I told him, I said, of course I know Li Xiaolong, a little dragon. So I think he's very proud of his father, and that was when we were shooting. And actually almost finished the principal photographer. That's why they fired the gun specialist. They only have one proper guy there holding the gun. That's what happened. So we almost finished the film.
Almost finished the film. Okay. All right. Interesting. Christina, would you like to tell us a little bit about how you got into movie business?
The movie business. I started as a phone out girl in Sweden. and I was going around Europe for Penthouse, the magazine Louis, and Playboy, and I was in all those kind of magazines in the beginning of the 70s. So it was a very long time ago. I made some nude movies. They thought it was a good idea to show my body at that time. And I thought so too, because I got some money for it and I had a good time. But after I got rather well known as a photo girl, so one day a director called Bo Vibenius, he made a child movie and he lost all his money. And he lost his house and everything. And then he had to gain money again, of course. So he said to himself, I'm going to do a dark black movie with so much blood that no one has seen before. And I was very well known as a photo girl at that time, so he thought it was a good idea to put me in the movie, not because I was a good actress, I was a good name for him to sell the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, and we did this thriller movie then, and it was very violent. I had to train karate. I didn't have driver license. I had to drive like hell in the movie. I had to fight, and the most well-known thing from that movie is that I had a black eye patch on my eye, and for example, Quentin Tarantino, when he made his movie Kill Bill, he picked the inspiration from my patch.
I see.
Yeah, and when he came to Stockholm for *Inglourious Basterds* with his actor Christopher Waltz, they called me from the company and said, Tarantino wants to meet you. But honestly, I didn't know so much about Tarantino. I had seen Pulp Fiction, a good movie, really good movie, but not more. And I took all my pictures and photos with me, and I met Tarantino. He embraced me, and I wrote a lot of autographs for Tarantino. And then he looked at me and said, well, maybe you want some autographs from me too. And I said, of course. And then Tarantino wrote, thanks for the inspiration on my movie Thriller. And then he also wrote, I'm your biggest fan. And it's a big fan.
Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, really, yeah. And about Thriller, it was really a true picture to make this movie. And the scene that most people think about if it's for real, it was when I lost my eye, and the director knew a doctor in the biggest hospital in Sweden, and they had a girl that had made suicide, and they, during the night, they took her and make up her eye and took a knife in her eye, and you can see it in the movie. It's for real, and I mean it's criminal, but it was made that way.
Well, really?
Yeah. So it's a lot of those kind of scenes that are very ugly.
Yeah.
But that's a way to tell why she behaved, the revenge she made, why she behaved in that way as she did.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so it is a true picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.